Alright. Squads are still out. I don't even remember what happened last time. I just remember it ended with the game crashing. Oh. I'm sorry. Are you burying like his head? They're gonna bury his head with his body. Six. Oh. Clashed with 22 trolls, slaying 9. Killed a dwarf. Killed a goblin. Killed a dwarf. Killed a goblin. Killed a goblin. Killed a goblin. Killed a goblin. Killed another goblin. Smashed up the goblin, then killed it. Killed a dwarf. Killed a goblin. Killed a goblin. Clashed with 13 trolls, slaying 2. Lost a dwarf to some trolls. And lost another dwarf to some trolls. Wow. Well, I think that that's actually not too bad, considering. Oh, these guys aren't even legendary in most of their stuff. Okay. They need to practice more. Let's take one of these legendary lashers, though. Yeah. Okay. So... the lesson is, my dwarves are good enough defensively. but offensively, they need better stuff. Just better stuff. You guys are only training like 3 months out of the year? Yeah, you guys are going back to 6 months. Alright. Have a little bit more, yeah. Hello. Thank you for following, Paul Ben. Okay. Okay. I think now everyone's training schedules are set up better. It's going pretty good, actually. I found out that you can actually, like, wage war as like a feasible method of economic development. So that's been fun. E.g., I've been stealing animals and shit from goblins and elves, and it's been great. And killing a lot of them. Unfortunately, I've taken a few casualties, so... yes, but more trying to steal all of the books. Now, most of my people are scholars in addition to whatever they are, so that they'll write books eventually. But outside of that, I'm gonna fill up my fucking library, which is a very slow process, but 527 books. That's pretty good in 13 years, 13 and a half. I've finally started getting into mechanics and stuff. Exactly. And some of those books are from Necromancer Towers, or they will be. There's a couple of Necromancer Towers. So I'm pretty excited about stealing from those. There and there. But in the meantime, I have been raiding goblins and some elves, and it's a tower. Specifically, they are they're separate structures from fortresses. They're more like tower complexes now, where there's like multiple towers on a site. Trying to turn, because all you have to do to become a necromancer is just read the Secrets of Life and Death. And anytime that a necromancer writes a book, there's a chance that it will be another copy of the Secrets of Life and Death. It's more like I want my dwarves to be able to live forever. If everyone's just a necromancer, then nobody ever dies. And when somebody does die, the results are interesting. Fun? I've never managed to actually bring a necromancer into the fortress to, like, become a citizen. So I'm just gonna have to make everyone. Well, I don't know where any vampires are. Plus, that's pretty tough to do. I'm not even actually totally sure how. Plus, they changed the way that you actually become undead. So it's not from just, like, toppling statues anymore. Turns out toppling statues does nothing. It's all about that dice rolling. I think I had, like, one were creature in one of the first years, and then nothing. The question is, what kind of artifact is it gonna be? I have had a lot of mechanisms. A lot of artifact mechanisms. Like 7. I once got a... I mean, and by once, I mean I, in this fortress, have a, horse bone warhammer. And it looks like I'm getting another mechanism. I've also got a throne made out of bone, which is pretty cool. I guess that I can use the artifact mechanisms for more weapon traps for the death tunnel. But that's about it. So, our trap weapon. Let's actually go with, like, right there. Wait, is this actually an artifact? Oh my god, it is. Okay. I thought it might have been one of the named weapons. Alright. Nobody actually gets through the death tunnels. But it's nice to have something big at the end to finish it off. I'm actually kind of hoping that something gets at least to the end. I mean, last time that I got sieged by elves, they got to, like, here. I mean, which... not even halfway through this level. They're kind of set up like game levels, where each one gets progressively harder. This one's kind of cheating, though. I really wanted to use a ballista earlier, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna have a ballista in like basically after the first level. Yeah, so this is the first level. It's like all wood weapons, and it shreds elves. Shreds the animals that they ride in on, shreds the animals that goblins come with, but it does not shred goblins. So that's, you know. I know. When I attempted to during my last ambush by the elves, they attacked me, and one dwarf got caught outside, and then actually managed to fight off so many of them and kill them that he broke, like, the 50 elf, 100 animal siege by himself. It's like, oh, elves are, fucking little bitches. Yeah. I pissed them off intentionally to go to war with them. Not all of the elves, just some of them. Oh, does the queen want stuff? The queen does want stuff. Oh my god. I might. Ah, there we go. Alright. I've been getting, like, the giant animals that the elves raise, and they give you so much meat. So many bones. I actually can't process all of the, all the meat fast enough to prepare it before it rots. Even with 350 dwarves. I tried to butcher too many of them at once, to be fair. And I still have a ton of them left. I mean, in one raid, I got 11 echidnas. 11 of them. They're not... Echidnas aren't particularly big. But I got 11 of them. But then when you get, like, the giant wolves, and the giant pandas, the giant chipmunks, the giant raccoons, bush tits, cardinals... Those are the things that actually drop, like, a whole bunch of meat. Ugh. Yeah, I don't even know exactly what giant mosquitoes, give when you butcher them. And in fact, elves can ride giant mosquitoes into battle. So, if the thought of giant mosquitoes wasn't terrifying enough, yeah. A swarm of them with elves riding on top, shooting at you. It's not great. Yeah, I built my temple complex down here. So on the left is the temples, on the right is the guild halls. But I made a bunch of the temples to the small gods too small. So there's not actually enough room for, like, anyone to dance. So a lot of people just, like, won't go there and actually pray to their gods. So I had to build an entire second temple complex. Oh, speaking of, that is actually all supposed to be engraved. Well, a lot of their religions have to do with, like, jewels and wealth and things like that. So it's like, having, like, elaborate temples is totally fine. And needing more space. You know what? Yep, that's a pretty common one as well. Uh, sometimes they'll worship like titans and forgotten beasts. I don't know. Fuck, I was just about to do something. It takes a lot of work to like be able to you got to be able to pick out the stories to kind of like make your own entertainment. Got to be really good at making your own goals. And oh god, what did... Fuck. If you've got time to learn a second language, you've got time to learn how to play Dwarf Fortress. That wasn't exactly it, but it was something like that. Okay. Well, a lot of the time it's about using the upper right and like figuring out what each of the tiles kind of means first off, but I have played so many like ASCII tile games that like this is child's play. Plus, I played Dwarf Fortress with the ASCII tile set for like over a decade. The fancy tile set for the Steam release is going to be really nice, though. Bestowed a name upon an iron shield so that when you lose it, you can throw a tantrum. Yeah, there's been a... well, okay, so the game itself has been being worked on for years. But there was an official Steam/itch.io or itch.io release scheduled for this fall, and the fall release will have like a real core tile set and a whole bunch of quality of life changes that'll make like the menuing and stuff easier, and like being able to see the stockpiles on your home screen, and making it easier to designate rooms, and being able to mass designate rooms, and a whole bunch of stuff that tweaks to the game that I didn't even know that I wanted. But yeah, the interface is going to be better. A real tile set. And the real tile set looks good. They post pictures of like the new bits basically every like couple of weeks, and oh man, they look good. This was a bit ago. Like, this was April. But a developer update that he did that shows off some of the new tile set and stuff. And then after the Steam release, it's going to be the Villains update, and then magic. And then I'll be able to play Dwarf Fortress forever. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, even the ramps look like... Apparently, doing the ramps took a lot of work, but, I mean, you can actually see stuff. Procedurally generated magic. So every world will have a different magic system, and that magic system will affect the development of the history for that specific world. Oh, it's gonna be... I mean, just... There, at that point, I mean, there will be so much depth that, like... There's already kind of magic in that you can, like... There's necromancers and were creatures and vampires and whatnot, but mist zombies and, like, undead lieutenants can have, like, powers that are kind of magic-y. But this is gonna be real magic. And apparently, like, magic is actually gonna play into, like, the cosmology and stuff. So, very excited. Very excited for Mages Guilds. Libraries full of magical knowledge instead of just regular knowledge. I will be able to live out my dream of being a scholar in a wizard tower and just shutting myself away and reading books all day, and then being super powerful and being like, haha, fuck you guys. Thinking that oh wait. Oh, I'd have to build it off over here. Okay, yeah, I can do that. That's no problem. I made these, like, water reactors over here that power these water mills, and there's a pair of mist generators. Basically, it vacuums up water and then moves it over tiles, and then the water falls down below onto these statues, and then immediately gets sucked up by the next pump in a continuous circle, creating mist, which gives happy thoughts. Time throws a tantrum and destroys the... That's possible, and so exciting. You know, what about... And since the types of magic will be different from in each world, it's like, well, what about a world where it's, like, mostly offensive magic versus a world where there's, like, no offensive magic? Or, like, I don't know, just... I don't even know how magic's gonna work. There are forum posts talking about it. Oh my god, did oh my god, I accidentally put a whole bunch of altars down instead of bookcases. Words versus that as well, but, like, also what do the raw files of a spell look like? What kind of things do they affect? Do they affect, like, the numerical values of things, or, like, do they generate things? Can they? Yes, you will have some say in what kind of magic it is. Or, I think that he was thinking about like two different sliding bars where it's like the amount of magic and then like the type of magic from like fanciful to horror or something like that, or like there was like some darker end. So there has at least been some thought about controlling the general parameters, but it'll be hard to say exactly like what that looks like until we know what magic does and stuff. But that will probably be a couple years down the line. Maybe even a few years. So it's a very exciting prospect. I'm all about finding the stories, making stories. Very hype. But some more chairs and tables in. It's actually easier to get cursed than it used to be. It used to be that you had to find a temple with a statue, and the temple had to be an active temple, and you had to topple the statue. But now, in adventure mode, you just find an altar with a die in it, and you just roll the die 3 times. That's it. The first time you get your fortune. The second time they're like, "Oh no, you've got your hubris. You've been cursed with bad luck for a week." And then the third time they're like, "And now you're a vampire or a werebeast." Which I'm like, what a curse. Immortal, don't need to eat or drink. Don't need to sleep, never get exhausted, and it like, I want to say vampire triples your base physical stats. Yeah. So, and if you end up being a were creature, okay, you're not immortal. I mean, you're not going to die of old age, but you don't get any base stat gains, but the ability to regenerate your limbs every month. You know, as long as you can manage to limp away, and you can, you know, survive to fight another day. And come back stronger than ever. The next adventure I play, though, I'm not going to play easy mode, which would be playing as an elephant man. That's like hyper easy mode. You just like make a fortress, you make some armor that's sized for an elephant man, ideally masterpiece, a couple of weapons, if you're lucky an artifact weapon. You show up as your elephant man, you just scoop all of that stuff up because you've got at such high carry capacity that you basically don't have to worry about it, and then you're basically invincible. Just nothing is going to kill you. and your light punches, will one hit bottom tier angels. So you go punch an angel in the face, it dies. Or you scratch an angel because you've got nails, and your nails can cut off limbs because you're an elephant person. And then you grab one of the angel's weapons, which are made from like super fancy materials, and then all of a sudden you're just like hacking limbs off left and right, and I mean, then you're an unstoppable killing machine. Even like archangels and demons will fall before your might. And I actually plan on one of the things that I do with this fortress is to try to find the 1 or 2 or 3 vaults that are on this world and actually raid them. See if I can get any dwarves to come back alive, or with maybe some neat divine metal stuff. Because I have never actually been able to play around with that stuff in fortress mode, only in adventure mode. And guess what? All of it's too small for an elephant man. But I'm planning on playing something that's more reasonably sized. Alright. Oh, we are so close to the firstborn of the fortress being an adult. Alright, so you are going to college, and then you're getting drafted into the military. You're going to be a shooty boy. And then for your labors, a weaponsmith. Now I know that it's kind of a waste of metal to get him trained up, but I need more metal. I need more weaponsmiths because I just want a better shot at a good artifact. I keep getting crap. The mysterious. Well. So, I got a lot of crappy metal, a lot of copper, I have been melting down stuff that I've gotten from goblin sieges and stuff, bronze, iron, and a tiny bit of steel. And this has been all of my mineable adamantine on the map. All of it. Processed. So enough for 2 swords? 2 axes? Three swords? Yeah. Not a lot. So I really have to balance the offensive and defensive use. So I'm thinking that I want to use oh, it's a great symbol and a great waste of resources. Yes, just as effective. thinking that what I'm going to do is use, like... I'm going to train on copper, make some sets of iron stuff, and then make a set of steel armor. Yeah. A set, and then hope that it's really good quality, and basically just try to get enough iron from goblins and stuff to knock out some iron armor for most of the rest of everyone else. Fortunately, I've got a lot of, like, crappy metal armor that fits my dwarves. Like, if we just go to a random one. Let's see, a lot of cloth stuff. But he's also got a pair of copper chain leggings. Leather helm. Some leather stuff. I make a lot of leather armor so that people have at least something better than cloth. Yeah. But it's a lot of dwarves to outfit, so the metal armor is very thinly spread across my squads. And that's okay. They've gotten to be really good at dodging. Mostly. They spend a lot of time in dodge training. They've actually gotten pretty good at it. Expert dodger. Skilled dodger. Professional dodger. Brooklyn dodger. Accomplished dodger. Hey, that is the beginning of winter. Hey, you know, basically, the dwarves can manage to do it until they pass out from too much jumping. So, I mean, it works as long as there's not a whole bunch of enemies constantly attacking you. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. But nobody said anything about 500 wrenches. Of course, you can always just get unlucky. Even if you're a legendary dodger and someone sucker punches you in the face and your skull caves in. How much did your dodging help you? Not much. But you know what helped? A helmet. Maybe. Well, it looks like the outpost liaison has, like, decent fucking armor. I saw steel gauntlets on him. Yeah. The problem is that if they don't know that they're getting into the fight, yeah. I had a dwarf throw a tantrum at the doorway between the dining hall and right here. They just sat in this doorway, and they threw a tantrum. And then as people walked by, they would just randomly punch them in the face, and one hit killed them. One of them was a sword, like a legendary swords dwarf. Just didn't fucking matter. But it looks like I'm getting sieged. Alright, where are these fuckers? Oh, there they are. Oh, fuck. That's, Code Red. Fucking Code Red. The goblins showed up right where I didn't want them to. Fuck. Is everyone basically already inside? I think so. I don't even have any animals down there to distract them. Okay, what if I... get rid of all of this. Just in case the goblins get in, I can shut off the second lever. Which one is the second lever? Okay, that one is the one to this bridge. That one is the one to the hatch on this. That one goes to that bridge. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. It's this lever. I lost my note card that had all the levers labeled on it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Pull that lever. Pull that lever. Yes! Alright, got it closed. So, redefine that. Alright. Now you guys can go ahead and harvest all that stuff. Cool. I will need to close the other gate. But I can wait for people to actually get in. As long as, as long as they can actually make the run. Which looks like that's gonna be a no. Yeah, oh, no, oh, no. Oh, sorry, dude. Oh, you're so boned. Oh, God, that's so many bolts. Oh, God, just, how are you not dead yet? Oh, God, oh, shit. That's what I'm telling you about the dodge, though. Alright, is everyone else inside? Yeah, looks like everyone else is in. I mean, losing one dwarf in the siege because he got caught outside. Really not that bad. If you can just dodge all the way to the death tunnels, you can just hide behind the traps. Holy shit. got literally a whole army chasing him. Have you been hit at all? Okay, yes. Yes, you have been hit. He's getting a lot of dodge training. No, the dwarf might, they might actually make it to the fucking death tunnels. If they get inside the death tunnels, they're safe. I mean, there is basically no way. Yeah, you know, would have been able to move a bit faster. I mean, at least it's a log and not like a fucking rock. Jesus fuck. Come on, don't get caught in a corner. You are so close to the death tunnels. Come on, you just gotta make it north. Oh my god. Oh my god, I think he's gonna make it. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Go, go, go. Holy shit, you got this. Come on. Holy shit. They're trying to run him down. Getting torn to pieces by the weapon traps. Oh my god. Holy shit. Wow. Apparently all you need is like amazing dodge. So what level is his dodge? So we know how. That's just accomplished. That's just fucking accomplished. Holy shit. Didn't even have real armor. Didn't even have real armor. And was hauling logs. I am just... Wow. I'm sure that somebody got caught out still. Oh no! Oh no! That was the baby dwarf of the dwarf carrying the logs. She dropped her baby outside, and it got slaughtered. Wow. That is, yeah, sorry to hear that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I may have actually super fucked up. So that right there. Oh wait, nope. Is that? Okay. It is. I thought it was a hole into my base. Ugh. Right. So. Time to prepare to fire the ballista. I should have a carpentry workshop somewhere around here. Somewhere? Oh, there it is. Oh. Okay. Never mind. I was hoping to build some more ballista arrows, but I forgot that I gotta do that here. Yeah. So hopefully the siege doesn't last a terribly long time, or else having to drag a rotting baby to a grave is a little bit more traumatizing. A lot of dead trolls. How far has anybody got? Anybody gotten to the second level? Nope. It's good. Gives a little bit of time. Oh wait. Oh my god. Oh no! Don't delete it. Define it. Okay. And add this last ballista section to the burrow. Cool. Done. Now people will actually go to the ballista. You see, they're getting to level 2 already. I mean, it's okay for them to get to level 2, and even, like, through it, the whole point of the ballista is to, like, mow down the people in the middle. Yup. They're lots of fun. I do not use them very effectively. I know that there are really cool ways to use them. I basically just use them to make, like, emergency alerts to get into the fortress. That's it. Hello, everyone. The goblins themselves are actually making it to the second level now. Cool, cool. Oh. That's right, I gotta change all these. Okay. Shit. The good news is that she didn't actually see her child die. And she's got others. I think. Most of the kids are alive, okay? The ones who were born here. Some of them, the ones who came as children and made it to adulthood, did die because I sent out their squads to go do something that they shouldn't have done far too many times and didn't expect to really face any consequence for it, and then lost like 15 dwarves at once. Yeah. Not to the elves, not to the goblins, to the fucking bears. Yeah. Reading about military tactics. Most of my, I mean, basically everyone's a scholar. There have been discussions about military ethics and military tactics. And in fact, most of the time that my most skilled dwarves go in, they actually end up with tactical advantages. They're like, your dwarves made a sound tactical plan, and that was far superior to the other person's plan. And even though they had a tactical defensive advantage, you know, you got in and killed a bunch of them, and nobody died. It's good stuff. But I got greedy, realizing that I didn't have to wait for the elves to come to me to kill elves. I could go to them and kill elves. So I didn't let them train for long enough. It was just a matter of letting them actually finish the training. I mean, not finish training, but train more. Read more books. Spend more time in the library. Oh, hey, you, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're not supposed to be out here? What the fuck are you doing? And which squad are you? The creative points? Oh, they're fucked. Oh. That's my good dwarf. One of my good dwarves. By hacking pieces of them off with his axe. Was gonna go to a sparring match. Oh, okay. I was like, dude, you're gonna fucking die. But actually, no, this guy's not gonna die. no, no, no. Stop, 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 stop. Stay away from the actual... From the goblins. Stay away from them. Oh, damn it. Please, just go. Just go. Just go. Oh, man. If I just, like... set your squad to an active... Which one was it again? The creative points. Oh. And the goblins are trying to chase him. And they just run right through. Oh, fuck. So... The dwarf keeps seeing the goblins on the other side of the fortifications, and then gets scared and runs away. There's got to be a solution to that. Narrow fields of fire. Huh. Oh. Okay. So, the detection distance that you have to fire from is at least 10 tiles. So, I actually built these incorrectly. I'm going to have to rebuild them better. Good news for the goblins. It means that they won't have to go through the ballistas. They'll just have to go through the weapon traps. Good deal for them. They made it to the third level, so I mean, some of them might have a shot of making it through. How many are there? I don't know. They've got armor and stuff, so. I mean, I had a fair number of new traps, so. Are they really running away? Oh, it looks like they're running away. Still technically under siege, but it's just a matter of waiting for them all to clear out. Pretty good, though. I lost a baby. I lost a baby. That's it. Not even one of the ones I cared about. I mean, yes, I care about all the nicknamed dwarves. But it's not the firstborn. I would fucking cry if it was the firstborn. She has had such a great life for a dwarf. I mean, it's been amazing. And she's finally almost an adult. What's she up to? She's playing. How old are you now? 10 years old. Oh my god, she's got a scar from when her leg got injured. Huh. Ugh. Looks like my clothing production needs to increase a little bit. People are wearing it out faster than, than it can be replaced. Yup. I think, yeah. And, the stuff that happens to them actually affects how their values change, so... and the same event can affect two dwarves in different ways. So you can't just, like, intentionally traumatize dwarves in a particular way and then, like, expect them to actually be traumatized. Or sometimes something will happen that won't affect one dwarf very much, but it'll be, like, super traumatizing to another. I have a couple of scholars who they get anxious after their discussions. So they spend a lot of time in the library talking about different stuff, but they just feel anxious about all of it. And there was this one dwarf who she would get into arguments, and she hated getting into arguments. But then she would, like, work herself up remembering those arguments that she got into and make herself angry all over again. Oh. Not healthy behavior. Where are you going? Oh, you're still trying to get in. Okay, what about these beak dogs? They're not even that injured. Oh, it's because they got in through the southern entrance. That's why it's taking forever for them to actually leave. The elves always attack from like the north and the west, so they end up coming in right by the death tunnels. Come on, you goblins, get out of here. But my frame rate didn't even drop all that much. I mean, it drops a lot more with the elves, because they bring, like, a billion animals with them. But still, that was an okay-sized siege without not too much issue. Troll unconscious? Yep. Oh. So what happened to you? Walked through a whole bunch of wood weapons. Bruised and battered to death. Doesn't even have the decency to, like, force you to bleed out. You're just beaten until you're broken. But, looks like I got some more weapons. Some more armor, too. I mean, yeah. I see some iron in there already. That's gonna be great. Gonna melt it all down. Gonna make a whole bunch of better iron armor. It had been a while since my last goblin siege. I'd just been attacked by elves over and over again. And they're garbage fucking wood weapons and wooden armor. Okay, There's literally, like, 2 beak dogs that are injured already, and a troll. Okay. TBC. And oh. Cool. Now to get all that stuff. And they just like fucking run off like at the first sign of conflict, even when there's like a billion of them, and it's like, come on guys, like fight a little bit. Die a little bit more? I don't know. Ooh, a mall. I don't think I have any of those. More arrows, though. Psyched about that. I don't get... I've just started training, like, bow dwarves and stuff. Oh, I have a lot of bows. I actually have a lot of arrows, too. But I like getting metal arrows so that my bow dwarves have something to use for more than the shooting range. Because, you know, you can't make arrows. You can only make bolts. So you have to scalp them off of dead elves and dead goblins and... You. Stumbling around obliviously. Who? Where? Who is it? Fuck. Who is the sad fucking dwarf? You. Let me see your sad thoughts. Really? A lot of it is that he hasn't gone to one of the nearby temples to pray. And then another one is that he hasn't done anything creative, which is my bad. As you can see, he doesn't have anything creative enabled. My bad. So... that's fixable. I don't need to send him to a farm upstate. He just needs to make a mechanism every once in a while. And then needs to take a fucking break. Go visit a temple. I've got the temples. All the temples have space. They're all decorated. Except for this one. Right here. Just finished being engraved. Give me a fancy chest. Gold. Yes. How do I have an engineer with no engineering skills enabled? He read about it enough in books that he actually got enough experience to become a mechanic. Oh god, come on. Seriously, just storing a whole bunch of food in their room. Just letting it all rot. It's a bad habit. You shouldn't do that. But also, I've got mist generators for, like, waterfalls. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, well, okay. I forgot to have them, like, actually kill the big dog. It's fine. I'm sure that they did. I'm sure that nobody died. Yeah, nobody died. It's fine. Yeah, Swordmaster just hacks him to pieces with... Oh, man. Just beat down. Listen. Dwarves can be extremely happy. I mean, these fucking children. We'll go with the second-born. Satisfied at work. Blissful. Remember sleeping in a bedroom. I mean, just felt free remembering wearing tattered clothing and mulling over the recurring memory changed his personal tendencies. Oh my god. Oh. God damn it. God damn it. He personally has the highest regard for loyalty as strengthening after a long-dead corpse was convicted of a crime in 133. I thought it would be funny. I thought it would be funny. Yeah. Now, you can convict a dead person of a crime as a joke, and it pisses people off for literally years. Oh my god. I did it with an animal too, because I did it at the same time, because I was like, oh, nobody actually knows who did this thing. Let me just accuse some dead person of it. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, this other thing, this disorderly conduct. Let's accuse like a random dead animal of it, just so that I can clear the case. But at least now it's easier to keep them happy than it used to be. Or like before the previous patch update, where it was so difficult that basically it was always just a matter of time before you had a tantrum spiral, and like a severe one is like just as soon as the game starts, you're on a countdown clock. And you can extend that clock a little bit, but you can't turn it off. The spiral begins soon. But now, if I deal with their like individual stuff, I can mostly keep everyone in good shape. And the people who are the most depressed or consistently depressed, or who instead of being depressed throw tantrums and are destructive, well, those people I can send away. Well, that's gonna make some dwarves unhappy. Picking up stuff and bodies from all this miasma. Just the conga line of dwarves. It takes forever for anybody to get anything through, because everyone's got to shove past each other. Oh. So... Alright. So, I'm gonna recut all these, and I'm gonna have to block off the paths here, and yeah. Oh, and I need to set the catapults back on so that I can get some siege engine training. We'll just smooth that entire thing. Yeah. time to go into the stocks. Melt everything. That's gonna be a lot of iron. It's gonna be a lot higher quality. Wow, that's a lot of iron. All right, iron helms. Beautiful. Shields too. Oh. Inferior toys. Number of mauls and scourges. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh boy. Yeah, I think that's gonna be all that I'm gonna do of the copper for now, because I've already got a lot of copper. I mean, okay, I'm gonna do some of it. Okay. Goblinites! Take the shit and turn it into gold. Actually, do I dare even hope? I actually don't need that many steel anvils. I can just melt some of those down. That somebody would have brought something made of steel. going to melt so much stuff down. Because I don't really have much other options. Because what I've got on my map is no iron. I've got no iron at all that I have been able to find. None. I got lucky and found some tin so that I could at least make some small amount of bronze. But just all of my iron and steel has been from imports, which is not a fun way to do it. Makes things very limited. It severely limits my ability to outfit a military. I mean, not even like... Not even being able to do iron. Just... I've never needed to go, like, get iron and steel and shit from people because I didn't have it. At least a little bit. Normally, I end up with so much iron that I'm like, iron is garbage, you know, the only thing worth actually getting is, like, steel. You know, and making sure that I've got enough... making sure that I've got enough, like, bituminous coal for coke. Or, fucking fluxstone that I'm worried about. The life of these first dwarves is hard. The hope is that their lives will be so easy once the fortress is actually, like, set up and safe, or, like, finished, or is, like, progressed some more, that it'll be... You know, people have first world problems. It'll all be about not being able to pray often enough, or your clothes were older than somebody else's. You know, keeping up with the Joneses type stuff. The Skull Queen wants more stuff. More skulls for the Skull Throne. Got those numbers backwards. Oh, the queen demands sacrifices. I mean, fortunately, I've already killed so many things that, should be fine. But fucking queen is a fucking bitch. The only reason that I've got enough skulls and leather is because I, you know, raided the elves so many times and have a billion fucking animals. It had been that I was basically killing every animal that they brought along with them in microwaves, just to keep up with the demand for her skulls. Well... No, I mean, I can keep up with it now. It's not a problem. You know, she's a legendary sword dwarf. You know, someday she'll go out on a mission and she'll probably get eaten by a bear. And it'll be fine. These things happen. It's a more productive way for her to go. In fact, which I don't even know which squad she's in. Oh, the Future Tongs. Yeah. That's actually how the king died, or her husband, the king consort. He went on a mission, and he didn't come back. He liked bucklers. He really liked bucklers. He didn't like anything else. Just bucklers. I'm sure because the word's fun or something like that. Completely reasonable. Wanted me to make them all the time. Bucklers are at least super easy. You can make them out of wood, and then you're done. They don't have to be good bucklers. Just gotta make them. Oh, where is the child? Playing make-believe. Life is good for a kid. How old are you? 12 as well? You are just about to hit adulthood. You're gonna go to college. Are you doing anything interesting with your life at the moment? Dabbling adequate. Ugh. Do you actually want to be like a poet? What is your life goal? Oh, okay, but what's your life goal? Do you not have a life goal? Sacrifice to be the height of folly, artwork to be boring, and values good craftsmanship. Okay. Pretty weird. Most children have goals in life. At least I thought. A natural ability with music. Dreams of raising a family. She's currently more thoughtless. Oh, this is showing her changes in her behavior. Not particularly interested in what others think of her. A turnaround. More shameless. Oh, she's going through like an emo, I don't care what you think phase. Okay. It's like, I'm gonna wear my old clothes, and I'm gonna be proud of my old clothes. Because I didn't contribute to the capitalist, industrialization of the land. I don't know. We live in a society of dwarves. Are you nicknamed? Oh no, this one is actually nicknamed. And not only is this a baby who was born in the fort, but also created an artifact during childhood. So, she's one of those. She's going big places. Already has thoughts about life. She'll do great in college. Or, I can make her a poet. A fortress bard. I don't have very many. Normally I only take bards as visitors, but I hardly had any. I was under siege so often, and then I just think that there probably isn't a lot of bards just in the world. Alright, let's raid this site. Oh yeah, that's why I normally just buy them from caravans. If you're lucky, you are like me and have a glass instrument that is a single piece, the oboe in this case, and in the craft store shop, I have a wood instrument that's a single piece. It's a wooden pipe thingy. Oh, I've got enough pieces for one of those. Cool. And from buying stuff from the trade depots and from doing raids, I've gotten enough instruments to make, or a number of instrument pieces. Someday, I'll collect them all. But I have a couple of instruments that I put them up when I finish them. When I've got them. A Snowcoos. Okay. A Letang. An Allele. A Lukey. I don't know. then there's like the big instruments that you have to build, and then there's the tiny instruments that they can just throw in chests. And which one is each one? You don't really know until you actually fucking make them. Or steal them, or buy them. In the last world that I made, I was so fucking lucky. I had an instrument that was a single piece of metal, and it could be any type of metal. So, making them out of, like, aluminum or platinum, like, each one was worth, like, 18,000 dwarf bucks at masterpiece quality. It was absolutely ludicrous. Just, like, 3 of them, not even artifacts, just high quality, could buy out a whole fucking caravan. It was ridiculous. It was actually, like, too good. I was like, I'm making too much money. I've got too much money. I couldn't get rid of my other stuff. It was affecting my frame rate. But I did not get that lucky this time. I got wooden glass, which, you know, isn't bad. It's just not... It's horribly overpowered. Horribly broken. Well, no. I was gonna say, you know, if it's crystal glass, then it's still, or clear glass, then, you know, at least it'd be worth more. But the process of actually making clear glass and crystal glass is so much harder that it's not comparable in amazingness, you know. And if you just happen to have like 300 gold bars lying around, it's like, oh, each one only takes 1 bar? Let me just make 300 gold instruments and literally never need to worry about money again. I've got a lot of created wealth in this one, but most of it's in a handful of artifacts, and a lot is in architecture. And a lot of it's in armor that people, and clothing that people aren't wearing. Because they wore a masterpiece robe for like a week, and then it got slightly worn, and then they threw it away. We are in the era of fast fashion. Oh. 42 chopped liver roasts. I mean, garbage quality. I actually think that I can cut down... Yeah, I think that I don't need to make any food for a while. Just like any at all. Actually, we'll still have one kitchen going to make lavish meals because, you know, making nice food. It's good. Oh, shit. Oh my god. This whole... All my cloth fields. I forgot to open them back up. So I actually forgot to open it so that people could still do it during the siege. let alone after the siege was over. Ugh, god damn it. Well, it's good to know that this room is basically completely airlocked. Oh shit, you're right, I can name the levers. God, I'd have to come up with names that I would remember, like which gate and stuff. See, this is why originally I wrote it down on an index card. Just had arrows pointing from the lever to the bridge that it controlled. But I accidentally threw that away, so I'd have to dig out my index cards again, which I could do. I'll probably do that like next time or something. It's been a while since I saved. I have been really lucky this time. Last night the game crashed on me like 4 times. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, no, no, no. Holy shit. That dwarf was so close to just getting squished. Just... okay. Yeah, these are all cloth production fields, rope reeds specifically, because before I got lucky and I got like 5 of the cloth plants, and this time I got 1. I mean, it's better than none. And everyone's rushing out like, oh shit, quick, grab everything before it fucking rots in the fields. I'm just kidding, that doesn't happen with above ground crops. At least not really. I think they die and then their seeds get replanted and they keep growing. Nope. Not really. Unless I was mistaken and whip vines can be used for... Can whip vines be used for a dye? No. 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 It can be brewed or milled, and is more valuable than any alcohol brewed from underground crops. And whip vine flour is the most valuable flour product available. Oh. Did not know that. Good stuff, though. So, maybe I should take, like, one of these and grow whip vines year-round? I got a lot of cloth production. I'm not terribly concerned about changing the dedication of one small field. Yeah. I got a lot of food products, though. Plenty of food. I need one more quiver. Oh, man. Always something fucking rotting at this point. I don't know. It's another food stockpile, just there in the middle of the fortress. You giant panda. Oh, that's right. Well, it's a lot of meat. It's like a lot of meat. Plus, it was starving. Fine. We'll just put it in the thing, and then whichever butcher shop is assigned to it, we'll just suspend it, and we'll hold off on it. Not forever. But at least for a while. To enjoy the presence of the gigantic panda for a little while longer. It's gonna get old and die at some point. Animals have maximum lifespans, just like dwarves do. I've actually had farm animals die on me because they just got too old and I forgot to butcher them. Turkeys, usually. They make so many eggs. That echidna is claimed a nest box. It's gonna lay an egg. Oh. It is so weird. Come on, lay that egg. Also, they only lay a single egg at a time. Here, why don't we stick a nest box in an area that gets a little less foot traffic. Have a menagerie. Alpacas and giant wolves and giant mosquitoes. Echidnas and turkeys. Giant chipmunks. Yeah. It is truly an animal clusterfuck. Goats. Oh, here they are. Sitting at the edge of the fields. All crammed together. Oh, squad returned. Okay, goblin happened upon a dwarf. Goblin got struck down by the dwarf. Then a goblin surprised the dwarf. Goblin got struck down by a dwarf. Dwarf ambushed another dwarf. And the enemy dwarf was struck down by my dwarf. And then they clashed with 11 trolls and killed 10 of them. Wow. Hell yeah. So, what does that put the population at for there? Which one was it? It was this one. Oh, 20. Okay, so the the trolls must not count in the population. They must not be people. So, didn't take a real bite out of the population yet. Well, let's do it again. And we're going to send in a really good squad. And of course, this is also the squad that my broker is in, so that means that as soon as they leave, is when or while they're gone, is when trade caravan's going to come. I mean, it actually shouldn't, because it's month 11. We are in the bleak midwinter. No trade in winter. Unless you get the very rare goblin caravan. And I haven't gotten a migrant wave in a while because I'm actually at my population cap. Which is a soft cap of 350. A hard cap of 400. I mean, it's a pretty big cap. I don't normally hit it. And the other times that I've gotten close to hitting it, I set it way too high, and my frame rate totally died. Just impossible to play. Sieges were like less than a frame per second. Yeah. It was like one frame every like 10 to 15 seconds. So, like 4 frames per minute. six tops. Yeah, after like a couple hours of basically leaving a siege to run, I was like, "Oh god, I just can't do it. I just can't do it." There are ways to fix it that are still like productive though, instead of like just abandoning the fortress. And if I had known that at the time, I probably would have done those things. Lower the population cap, send your dwarves out to actually conquer someplace. The squads that you send to conquer a place stay there to occupy it. So, you can use that to get your population back down under the new cap and boost your frame rate back up. Still have to sit through, you know, low frame rate until then, but knowing that, it's like, oh, you know, like if my current fortress from additional development or because I opened the hidden fun stuff, drops to something that's too low, then I could be like, oh, I can drop the population limit to like 250 or 200, and then, you know, send a bunch of dwarves out to just conquer places. Which I'm still planning on doing, just I would be less discriminatory about who I sent out, how many dwarves I sent out, and where I sent them to. As opposed to now, when I do it, I'm gonna have a fucking plan. It's gonna be like, these handful of squads are gonna conquer this particular place. Though really at the moment, all I'm doing is like just harassing places with low population, grabbing some stuff from there, and then just when their population gets low enough and there's nothing left to steal, then burn it to the ground, push everyone out, and then that basically forces the elves and the goblins to reshuffle their populations around. And then you pull population away from like the really high population places and whittle them down. I've only been at it for like a year and a half in game, but it has been working. Speaking of military, how are they doing? There's a single Marksdwarf at the shooting range. God damn you guys. Do more practical training. I built all these archery targets so that everyone could train at the same fucking time. But instead, everyone's just training in the same fucking room. Well, everyone's doing, like, individual combat drills, like, in the same room, all right next to each other. For these squads, it makes sense. They're actually melee dwarves, so they're doing, like, sparring matches and stuff, and fighting demonstrations, and yeah, you do some of those things with archery and marksdwarfship as well, but, like, get some range time. Oh, here's somebody. I want to get to the range. What's actually really interesting is that just by being in the same room as other people who are doing military training, you actually train observer. One of the military dwarves actually brought her baby, into the barracks, and by the time that the kid was like 2 years old, was a legendary observer. A great scaly fox, 3 broad horns, white scales, and noxious secretions. Well, I'm not terribly concerned, because I believe this is in a sealed-off cavern. Yep. I've already closed the bridge to that. Just haven't been... Just nobody's been out there. But now there's 2 forgotten beasts in close proximity to each other. Will they fight? Will they be friends? Will it just be stuck in that tree? Well, you haven't even seen what the other one is yet. Oh, well, it's injured. But it's a towering feathered snail. It has wings and a poisonous bite. Apparently it killed a bunch of stuff underground. The other cavern dwellers. Well, you know... I mean, if you've ever seen, like, a Godzilla kaiju movie or something like that, you never really know how those fights are going to turn out. They could be absolutely ridiculous. I had another forgotten beast that was like a thing of mud, and it also spawned in, like, on a tree branch, and then couldn't go anywhere, because it was, like, over the water, and then it just left. And it looks like they can't path to each other, even. That sucks. What's the kid up to? Playing with the puzzle box? I think I saw something that... Yep, I did see something that somebody was an adult. They are. Alright, so graduation time. Time to go to college. And start working. Wait. Wait. Are you the one that, like, was musically inclined? Yes. Yes, you actually are. So, you are gonna be a fortress performer. And we should still give you something creative to do. Make the occasional mechanism. But yeah. Cool. You, what are you doing? Reciting poetry? A goblin spinner dismal hunter. That means that it is an undead lieutenant. To be fair, though, you know, it's not like undead lieutenants choose to be undead, so you can't really fault them for just, you know, being normal people and wanting to recite poetry and in your fortress. What are they? Oh, dingoes. Got a whole bunch of dingoes. As long as they're not eating babies, it'll be fine. Yeah. Is the new... Where'd the new bard go? Should have actually followed them. Oh, goodness, I don't even remember what your name was. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. Actually, wait. I can figure this out. Nope. Nope. No. Okay. Nope. I lost her. I should have given her a nickname. Wait. Nope. Nope. That's not it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What I'm actually looking for as... I mean, this means that she went into the death tunnels, which a lot of the kids don't do. But also saw that that particular dwarf is 78 years old, so... A lot of stuff. And much older than the one I'm looking for. Nope, 23. And male. Male. Rigoth? No. Oh, the Gilded Bellies. That's right. A performer for that, not the... Okay. Toulon? Here we go. Yes. 12 years old. There we go. And has her... Oh, she dreams of creating a great work of art. Well. Yep, that's what I'm hoping. I've got enough instruments available that she can play whatever she wants. Drums, guitar, piano, woodwinds. I don't know. I don't even know what instruments I've got. Oh, in addition to creating masterpieces of a particular, like, it's not just a masterpiece poem. You can also develop new styles and then become better at those styles. So yes, she could recreate Evanescence, or I don't know, pick your flavor of emo. I'm hoping that she creates a dissonant string style with multiple, like, layered musical instruments and I'm a big fan of heavy percussion. Large stationary percussion instrument. Hourglass stone drum. Leather head. The head is made from elk bird leather. Uh-huh. Okay. You're stressed. Why are you stressed? Oh, you're one of the dwarves that feels anxious after actually talking about intellectual topics. You like reading. You've been interested about learning about some things, but feeling anxious actually discussing a lot of topics. Ugh. Fortunately, a lot of those rain thoughts should go away. Or start going away. Oh, you know what I should do? I should just build a roof to basically just cover the path to the death tunnels. 'Cause why not? I mean, it'll make everyone a little bit less unhappy. Oh, I don't think that that's necessary. I just want it to have a roof so people don't get rained on. It's been a while since I've done an infrastructure project. And by a while, I mean a year and a season. The last big project that I did was this arbor that's right here, which, you know, it's just a large enclosed room that trees can grow inside. Come on. Finish the quick save. Yeah. And it's not as big as some of the other ones that I made. I built this tunnel, and then I built this whole southern extension to the castle fortress. So, and I managed to do all of that in, like, I don't know, it was like 7 weeks in game. I mean, it was ridiculously short. Yeah, because when people are getting stuff from the death tunnels, they're getting rained on. And that's annoying. Silver longsword. Is it a trash longsword? Does it even actually tell me? Oh, it's a silver longsword, not a silver short sword. Oh, that means that it's at its base quality. Oh, man. Because it's a foreign weapon. Stop getting attached to garbage. You stupid fucking dwarves. Oh, God. Use a better fucking weapon. I've been watching the messages. I've been pumping out masterpiece weapons. Yeah, that's actually happened a couple times. So, sorry to disappoint you. A couple of wooden spears. Yeah. Let's see. What did I come in here to check? I just came in here to check something. Oh, yes, the weapons. The silver ones. Gotta melt the subpar ones, and I needed to check what the how much metal I have left. That's the other thing. My metal stocks. Don't let me leave the screen without checking the metal stocks. Some spears. Iron spears. Silver spears. Bronze spears. Now onto the mesas. I got a lot of good mesas. Yeah, just go ahead and melt like all the good ones. Basically. I mean, look how many bows I've got. Got so many bows. Alright. Exotic weapons, more exotic weapons. Okay. Yeah, keeping all that stuff. Cool. Now... yeah. Well, at least as fancy as I can make them. I think I can still decorate some of them. But that's like semi-random, so can't do it reliably. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to check my metal stocks. Okay, so 45 iron, 39 silver, 218 copper, 56 bronze, 19 steel. Bronze. Okay, so I'm gonna make a set of iron armor. Actually running out of silver. Why don't we do a set of steel weapons then? Mace. Alrighty, thanks for showing up. Have a good one. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll see how much steel I've got left after that set of weapons is made, and see if I can make another set of weapons, or if I will need to dedicate the rest of it to armor at the moment. Is anyone dumping things? No, okay. Pull the lever. Alright, people are bringing stuff. Come on. Somebody pull that lever. It's a long way. I don't have it like assigned to a burrow or something like that. That would be smart. Have a dedicated lever dwarf somewhere nearby. Specifically living at the bottom of the fortress. I've always wanted to have, like, to basically end up having, like, two fortresses, where you have, like, a top fortress and a bottom fortress, in case something happens to one or the other. I think I should do that at some point. I mean, I basically have, like, a good spot to, separate them off anyways. I could do it, like, right in this hallway, or... Oh, shit. Is that to a fucking fire snake? Or, the alternative is to cut it off, like, here in this hallway. Something like that. The Baron Consort of Carry Thief is visiting. Oh my goodness. Now, for those of you who don't understand the significance of that, I am literally... I literally have a raid on Carry Thief going on right now. I have raided them so many times, and we're at war. Oh, God. Oh, okay. The Masterworks got lost because I pulled the lever. They were Masterwork articles of clothing and stuff. But they were worn clothing. Like, severely worn. What was I supposed to do? Just let people... Just let the clothes lie around? I mean, ideally, I'd sell them, but, like... I just messed up the designations. But there were so many things in, like, one stack that I didn't want to go through it. Alright, kid. You are so close to adulthood. You're so close. Alright. Where is this visitor? Oh my god. He came to pray and to maybe entertain people. Let me check your name. So Lore to Thillin, Lore Fensales. So if he petitions to join, or sorry, Baron Consort, which means... Yeah, it was a he. His left cheek is gone. I wonder if that was in a fight with one of my dwarves. If he asks to join, like, I just... I don't know if I should say yes. Oh, the raid returned. Let's see what you guys got. Yeah, you killed a troll. No one died. And you got out. With an gauntlet, a bag, an altar, some iron, some goblinite, and 5 beak dogs. Okay. Five beak dogs. And a kill. More skulls for the Skull Throne. The Skull Queen. I mean... One's bedroom is fine. Oh, it's great seeing families together. Right there. Right there. What? There we go. And now what that will do... is it severely limit... or will reduce the amount of stuff that people are doing. That way, they're more likely to do... socially satisfying things. I just saw the queen. Where'd you go? Zombie giant sponge. Thank you for following, and please don't squish me. That's the main concern, of course. I don't know if you saw, I actually have some spongemen. They don't do much. They've literally sat in these 3 tiles for over a decade. Literally since the beginning of my fortress. This middle one, though, keeps getting depressed. So, poor guy. That's the life of a sponge man, though. Oh my god. How good are you actually at the engineering stuff? Oh, logician, mathematician, critical thinker. Oh, dabbling mechanic. Okay. Sedentary and depressed. That. Yep. Okay. Like. Oh, I was gonna say like my life. But that's not entirely true. That game crashed. God damn it. Fortunately, it hadn't been too long since I last saved. But it's getting pretty late. I'm gonna call it there for the night. Thank you for following, though. I play, like, a lot. Most days. So, I'll be back on soon.